I do think the West has gotten better around the Denver Nuggets. Enough talk. It's time to get you out to Boston.
Yes.
Mark Jones, Doris Burke, Katie George, take it away. The game of the regular season right here.
Get me away from this.
Welcome, everyone, to TD Garden in Boston, a bastion, a bulwark of bullying for Boston this season. They have decimated opponents to the tune of 20 consecutive victories, 27 if you go back to next season. Welcome, everyone, to NBA Courtside, presented by DoorDash. But tonight, for the home folks, not your average opponent rolling into the crib. Nikola Jokic, the league leader in triple-doubles, brings his Denver Nuggets into town against Jason Tatum, the leading scorer for the Boston Celtics, ready to remind everybody that maybe he, too, should be part of the MVP conversation. Mark Jones, courtside, along with Doris Burke. Katie George tapping in just a few moments. Doris, you know, Joe Mazzulla might have the most talented roster that he's had since taking over as head coach. Certainly, the starting five is getting it done better than it ever has at both ends.
It's the only fit finer than this burgundy suit you're rocking right now. Might be the Celtics starting five, and you can begin with what is the best defensive backcourt in the league with Derek White and Drew Holiday. KP in the middle has been the best fit on both ends of the floor. Jaylen Brown may be playing his best basketball, and Jason Tatum is taking 2 less shots, but refining his game and showing a maturity beyond his years. This fit has been perfect.
And certainly, Katie George, when you talk about Boston's dominance, they are a different animal here at home.
Well, Mark, the Celtics don't talk about it often, but playing better at home was a goal coming into this season. Jason Tatum said in years past, this team has not been consistent enough here at TD Garden, and that needed to change. Joe Mazzulla, he took it a step further. He said the goal has been to build a connection and identity with the city to where these fans give us this lift and the level of support when we play a certain type of basketball, Celtics basketball. So far, neither the players or fans have let the other down yet, but there's no doubt together they face one of their toughest tests with the defending champs in town, Mark.
Certainly a very daunting challenge tonight in the reigning NBA champions. Let's talk about them. They're third right now in the Western Conference and coming off a loss against the Philadelphia 76ers in another much-hyped game. But Nikola Jokic still is the reigning Finals MVP, Doris, and he continues to find new creative ways to beat opponents.
It's incredible to think the guy nightly absorbs at least the best defender, if not multiple, and yet you look at the efficiency of what he does. He touches the ball in their offense more than any player in the NBA, and look at the shooting, folks. 125 field goal attempts over the last 10 games. For perspective, it's not been done since, Will, just the second time somebody over 10 games has shot 75%. The guy's absurd.
The Joker continues to set the tone for the Nuggets, embarking on a 5-game road trip. Folks, it feels like January outside, but it feels like June inside, if you know what I mean.
NBA Courtside on ESPN is presented by DoorDash, the official partner of the NBA.
The streak continues. Bill Russell never did it. Bob Cousy never did it. Larry, Kevin, none of them have ever done what the 2024 Celtics have done now.
The competition is third degree. How we burning, y'all?
20-0, a piece of history for a team that wants to make more. And what has always been apparent to opponents is that the parquet is a problem.
Boston Garden is Boston Celtics basketball.
They not only have to beat the Celtics, they have to beat the Garden.
They gon' call this legendary when the stars turn.
Our fans give us so much energy and so much juice.
Tatum knocks it down.
Oh, Christian.
I ain't want to lose at home yet.
Ending this streak will take elite-level focus, determination, and skill.
I'ma make you believe in me. This dedication make it seem like I'm doing it easy.
Every night we see something new from Nikola Jokic. Got it at the horn!
The Celtics defend their home floor against the defending champs. Next.
Here at the Boston Garden, get ready for basketball battle.
In the shadows of North Station here in Boston, welcome everyone to NBA Friday, presented by State Farm. Here at TD Garden, in a matchup that could come back to us in the early part of June. The Boston Celtics with the best record in the NBA. They come in at 32-9 tonight. against the Denver Nuggets at 28-14, a game above 500 on the road. As we take a look at tonight's starting lineups delivered by Taco Bell, Jamal Murray, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in the backcourt, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Jokic on the front line for the Denver Nuggets. Meanwhile, for the home squad tonight, Drew Holiday, Derek White is back after missing the previous game against San Antonio. Jaylen Brown is back, Jason Tatum, and Kristaps Porzingis at the 5 on the front line for the Boston Celtics. Tatum scoring down, as Doris documented a little bit ago, but his effective field goal percentage as impactful as ever as we get ready to start here in the first meeting of the season between these two teams. They split the season series last year. And this will be the first of 2. Can Denver be the first team to get a win here in Boston? Derek White will bring it up court for the Celtics.